Hello, and welcome to the Daily News. Europe's biggest telecommunication company, Deutsche Telekom AG, is throwing its weight behind Polkadot, an interoperable framework of public blockchains created by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood. Deutsche Telekom's digital innovation subsidiary T-System Multimedia Solution is no slouch when it comes to supporting blockchain technologies. But by diving into Polkadot, Deutsche's innovation department is going one step further. This system will not only be providing node running infrastructure to users staking assets on Polkadot, but the firm has also purchased a significant trove of Polkadot's native cryptocurrency, DOT, to stake on its own behalf, which was involved integrating a crypto business function into the telecommunications accounting system. Earlier, Deutsche Telekom was supporting blockchains like Chainlink, Flow, Celo. Like we did before with Celo, we are also investing the DOT tokens to be able to participate in the governance of the network and basically put our money where our mouth is to support our infrastructure case. Dietrich said in an interview with the CoinDesk. The main difference now is that this is not the venture capital or innovation budget anymore. We are doing this from our business unit, so this has really become a business case for us. We have to say, I'm really proud we are doing this, spokesman conclude. What we can say about the coin? To the moon, see you there. And our next news coming from England. Here the Arsenal meeting banned from the regulator. It seems everyone's into cryptocurrencies these days, including Premier League soccer teams. But Britain's advertising regulator was unimpressed with the branding around the latest token offering from Arsenal Football Club. A ruling made Wednesday by the UK's Advertising Standard Authority banned two web promotions from Arsenal's crypto-based token on the grounds that they failed to explain risk and mislead fans about the volatility of crypto assets. The two ads promoted the AFK tokens on via a Facebook post and one of a web page and were published in August earlier this year. The Facebook post encouraged fans to claim a token in order to vote on what song will be played when the team wins it. Few Arsenals have had their say, the post read. But what song do you want to hear when we win? Download the Socio app to get your token and vote. We consider that crypto assets were a volatile investment, subject to a frequent change, and one of that could potentially lead to large losses, the ruling said. Though the ruling from the ASA specifically concerned Arsenal, it will likely set a precedent for other clubs offering similar promotions. Clubs in the 5 major European leagues have made hundreds of millions of dollars selling fan tokens, according to analysis commissioned by the BBC. The club that generated the most revenue was the Italian Series A stalwart Lazio, which sold $130 million worth of its tokens to fans, but these were also the tokens that they had dropped the most in value after the first day of trading. Fan tokens are not fun anymore. And next news coming from China. Boost for blockchain in China as Xinhua to issue photos as NFTs. Maybe my pronunciation of the companies is not correct, but this is how I know it. The official Xinhua news agency said on Wednesday it will issue a digital media photo collection via non-fungible tokens, NFTs. NFTs, which are digested ownership certificates, have gained in popularity globally this year, featuring as everything from an autographed tweet to paintings. Xinhua said in official notice that it planned to issue the 11 photos, all taken by journalists during 2021, free of charge, online 8 p.m. on December 24, each in a limited edition of 10,000 copies. The collection, including a photo of commemorating the 100th anniversary of Chinese Communist Party, will imprint digital memories into the metaverse, it added. The Security Times, also an official media outlet, has previously called the metaverse a shared space based on virtual reality technologies. a grand and illusionary concept. Cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, are seen as the natural means of payment in the metaverse, but Beijing has clamped down on them as possible conduits for illegal capital flows and money laundering, in order a blanket ban for trading and mining the digital currencies in September. Seems like if you'll create a coin for the Chinese Communist Party or belong to that party, or about Chinese president, or actually is it possible to make jokes about them? Oh, someone is knocking my door? And next news coming from Coinbase, and this seems interesting. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of publicly traded crypto exchange Coinbase, allegedly stole the work of blockchain accelerator under the guise of potential making an investment in one of its projects. Blockchain accelerator Mousebird Labs filed a complaint in California Supreme Court Friday, alleging that in June 2019 Armstrong offered to invest in KnowLegender, a platform used to distribute scientific papers with a token offered as an incentive so it could use confidential information for research harm. A similar platform he was working on, and eliminate KnowLegender as a competitor. According to a complaint, Armstrong offered financial backing to KnowLegender, in which Mousebird was already investing, and the opportunity to list the token in Coinbase. The accelerator is alleging that Armstrong, Coinbase, and related entities committed fraud, interfered with the contract, and were unjustly enriched, among other charges. The company is seeking damages on other forms of reliefs as part of jury trial. Mousebird also alleged that Armstrong contracted KnowLegender founder Patrick Joyce in late 2019, offering the personally invest $50,000 for a 1% share with a view to Coinbase making a large investment, subjected due to diligence. The $50,000 was veered to KnowLegender in mid-July. It was according to the complaint Armstrong intended to steal Mousebird's work for themselves, to not only eliminate a potential competitor, but to obtain for research harm the benefits of the financial, designed and technical resources Mousebird put into the KnowLegender, thereby allowing research harm to launch sooner at less cost, a successful platform based entirely or substantially on Mousebird's work. According to the complaint, Armstrong promised Joyce a job if he contributed to research harm while remaining the chief executive at KnowLegender, while misleading Mousebird in the process. During this time, Mousebird alleged Joyce used an algorithm originally intended for KnowLegender for research harm instead. Mousebird asked whether Joyce had recently been in touch with Armstrong or research harm. Joyce stated that neither he nor anyone else at KnowLegender had been in touch with Armstrong during the previous 4 months. Joyce would later admit the truth, which was that Armstrong had asked Joyce to work on research harm during the same 4-month period, and that Joyce actually had been doing so. Joyce's omissions on this information was the breach of KnowLegender agreements, which Mousebird, and was done to conceal Joyce and KnowLegender inappropriate actions. The lawsuit claimed, "We believe the claims are entirely frivolous and will look forward for proving our case in court," a Coinbase spokesman said in an email to Coinbase. Alright, and we're coming to the last news for today. Browser developer Opera plans to add Polygon to its native digital wallet early next year, a move that will extend the Norwegian company's reach into a popular Ethereum Layer 2. The debut lines up Polygon, an Ethereum scaling solution, as Opera's first supporting Layer 2 token. Matic is the guise for Polygon's Ethereum virtual machine, compatible ecosystem of 3,000 decentralized applications, including trading, NFTs, and lending. Being in Opera's native wallet lineup means users will have more seamless access to the realm. Not every Opera users will have the functionality starting in the first quarter, a press release said. The limited rollout will begin with its Android mobile users base. 2 years ago, Opera estimated that pool was around 80 million monthly active users. But the door is open for the broader release to Opera's full audience of 380 million, a figure from August. An Opera representative told CoinDesk through Polygon spokespeople the integrations typically begins with the Android app before branching out to the iOS and desktop. This was also the development path for our crypto wallet, an Opera spokesman person said. Separately, Opera was said that it will add wallet support for Solana in the first quarter. Alright guys, as we can see, these tokens of Matic and Solana next year gonna be nuts, and I'm planning to put some cash into that tokens. And this was it for today with the news, and wish you all wealth.